Hey guys, what's up? We're 20XY. I'm Sheldon.
And I'm Griffin, and today we're coming at you guys with a video on new working norms. In particular, taking a look at what the current situation is, identifying some areas that you can and should apply professional standards, and finally to offer some of our tips.
Let's hop into it. So what is the current situation?
You may have noticed some changes over the last year, and in the middle of a global pandemic, social interactions have become significantly limited, and as a result, personal and professional norms have changed significantly.
Working life has drastically changed for most of us, whether this means working from home or having to adhere to strict policies to go to work.
There's generally a larger reliance on the internet to facilitate interaction and to build relationships.
Many things we know about business etiquette and norms are gone.
It's hard to feel like professionalism or refinement is really a priority. But that's exactly why we're here to offer our insight and our thoughts. So a lot of work for me hasn't changed much. I was working at home a lot beforehand, and I'm working at home even more so now. The norm is lots of emails, lots of written communication, lots of video conferencing, and generally back-to-back meetings and virtual events. I'm staring at a screen from the time that I wake up, and I'll stare at a screen some more in the evening, and then stare at a screen before I go to bed. So it's a lot of screen time, I feel.
I work in the healthcare field, so I still have to go to work. So the only thing that's really changed there, we have to wear a mask all the time. Usually have to bring a change of clothes. You can't wear the same clothes into work that you wear at work, and the same clothes out of work. You have to change clothes there too.
So now that we've kind of framed the context of what the current situation is, we're going to go into some things or some areas where you can or should apply professional standards. In particular, one thing that I've found where you should apply a professional standard is your routine, your morning routine, your pre-work routine, your pre-conference routine. Anything that you have that's almost kind of a ritual to get you ready for something, you need to treat seriously and need to maintain despite the current situation and shift in working norms. This is important for preparing you to do your job, to interact socially, or to just get ready for the day.
Don't fall into the trap of staying in your bed to do work. It's tempting, but you won't be as productive. It's also terrible for your posture.
Another area that I think you can or should apply a professional standard is your dress code. When you're sitting in front of a conference call, it's easy enough just to wear sweatpants and have a button-up shirt on top so that you look the part from the waist up. But in reality, dress like you're going to go to work, even though you're just making the commute down the stairs and maybe into your personal office.
Looking like you're going to work will help you be more mentally prepared to do work.
So now that we've kind of gone over what the current situation is and maybe some areas that you can or should apply professional standards, we're going to offer just some tips or our thoughts, our insights into how you might be able to adjust to these new working norms a bit more easily, at least in our experience. Invest in your presentation.
I'd recommend investing in an external microphone for better audio and possibly some better lighting for your on-frame picture.
Another tip is to have your contact information up to date, current, and easily accessible to share digitally. Whether this be in an email signature block or simply a link to a social media profile.
You can find our contact information below.
Where is it?
Oh God.
Let us know if you can find our contact information below.
Because we can't.
We seem to be missing it, so be sure to leave a comment letting us know that you found our contact information.
Clean up your room or office that will be on camera. People will only see a small window view. Don't have junk or trash in the background. Use a blank wall if nothing else, or a virtual background.
Replace or wash your mask often. Throw away old masks or recycle them, or wash cloth masks or masks that can be washed.
If you have to wear a mask all day, you probably deal with what's called maskne. Make sure to wash your face extra well before and after wearing your mask. Give your full attention when you're on a Zoom call. Try not to scroll through Instagram or Twitter or read your emails.
If you have to answer an urgent email, move the email window over the Zoom conference window so that it looks like you're staring at the camera. You may still be listening to the Zoom call, but you'll still look attentive because you're staring at the same window.
Just because you're at home doesn't mean that you can't take regular lunch breaks or coffee breaks. By keeping these things consistent, you'll actually be more productive. Pro tip for looking at screens all day: get some blue light filter glasses. I really like these ones by Jade Black.
Or if you have to wear prescription glasses, be sure at this point to have your prescription filled with blue light lenses. And ultimately, I would say just be prepared. You have more time to prepare, to get ready for the day, get ready for that conference call that's coming up, get ready for that meeting that you might not be 100% ready for, get ready for an interview that you might have coming up, because believe it or not, people are still hiring.
Be thankful that you still have a job and are able to work. Many people aren't so lucky. Who knows how long these new working norms will continue, but for now, keep up the good work. You will get better.
But today we've covered kind of our take on new working norms, contextualizing the current situation, identifying some channels and some things that you can and should apply a professional standard to, and offering our insight, our thoughts, and some of our tips that have helped us do some of those things and address some of those professional standards.
Leave a comment below letting us know how working norms have changed for you and some tips on where you can apply professional standards.
So if you like this content and you want to check out more 20XY content, be sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell below so that you can stay up to date with future videos. We're 20XY, Refining the Modern Man. I'm Griffin.
I'm Sheldon.
And we'll catch you next time.
See ya.